Hello, y'all. How you doing? Okay, so here's another. I know you're wondering, what am I doing on a Friday night? I wonder what Dewey's doing. Well, Dewey is cooking. Who knew, right? So I'm really into cooking lately. So I wanted to. This is something that I've been working on, and I think is very helpful. And that is, I think everybody should know how to clarify butter. Now, you can go to the store and you can buy clarified butter, but you can do it at home. And it just takes a little time. So all you have to do is like slow down your life and say to yourself, I think I'll clarify some butter tonight. Because you can do that and you don't have to use it right away. You can put it up, use it for other things. Because butter, in case you're wondering, in the store, when you buy butter, not margarine, but when you buy butter, it's about 80% butter fat and about 17% milk products, byproducts, and then about 3 or 4% water. So when you melt butter slowly, like I'm doing right now, and I'll let you see this, I have 2 sticks of butter here in a small saucepan that I thought I would never ever use, but when you're in the store or you're online and you see that little pot and you go, oh my God, that is such a cute little pot. Maybe I will use it one day. Oh my gosh. And it has a lid. Calphalon. So what I'm doing is I'm melting the butter. And I'm doing it very slowly, like on the low setting. And I'll put the top on, to keep the heat going. And it happens a little faster than if you leave the top off, obviously. But it will separate, and there will be a white foam that rises to the top. And that's beginning to happen, but it will take a few more minutes for that to happen. And then you take a spoon, and you skim that white part off the top. And then what you're left with is the real butter fat, the things that really make things taste good. Yum! Love it! So, and then you let that kind of cool a little bit, and you pour it into a glass container because it's going to be really hot, so you don't want the plastic to melt. And then you can save that in the refrigerator and then scoop it out later. To use when you want to fry things in clarified butter. Now, the stuff that you skim off the top, like that white foam part, is actually, you can save that also. Some people save that, and you can use that when you're trying to, when you make a béarnaise sauce, or your own hollandaise sauce. You can mix in some of that foam or the milk products, to make it richer and creamier. So you don't waste anything by clarifying butter, except for you've evaporated the water in a stick of butter. Who knew there was so much water in there? So as you can see, I'm gonna let you see again. This is beginning to separate. Do you see that? I'm not sure if you can see that or not. But I'm going to let this cook, if you will, just a few more minutes. And it's been going for about 7 or 8 minutes on a low setting. So in just a few minutes, I'm going to have some clarified butter, and I will show you the end product. And so tomorrow, maybe tonight, but tomorrow, what I'm going to have for breakfast or lunch or whatever I'm gonna make in honor of my Jewish friends who are out there online, and because I love potato latkes. Do you know what potato latkes are? For those of you who don't know, latkes is spelled Latkes, and potato latkes are basically what my mother used to call potato pancakes. That's what we called them in the South, if you weren't Jewish. But I had a lot of Jewish friends growing up, and I worked for a Jewish family for a number of years in Savannah. And oh my gosh, it's separating. Oh my gosh, I'm clarifying butter. Who knew? So anyway, getting back to that, I love potato latkes, and you serve them with applesauce, and you serve it with sour cream. I'm a huge sour cream and potato latkes fan, and some people have both of them. And you can serve, if they're good enough, they can be the main deal, or you can serve them as a side dish to breakfast. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them with a kind of like a Cajun twist, a Southern Cajun twist, which is my own making. And so then one of the other videos is going to be potato latkes Cajun style. And they're going to be great potato latkes. And so if you've never made them from scratch, I will show you how. And you will impress, and you will become a huge fan. And it's always a good time to, make potato latkes, especially because it's Hanukkah. And, Hanukkah is a celebration of the magical oil, that lasted for a long time. So what do? We fry things in oil because it's Hanukkah. Those are the rules. I don't know. I didn't make them up. Who knew? So look at this. I'm going to show you one more time. The butter is separating. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to skim all of that white milk product out, and then the clear golden liquid that's left there is actually the butter fat. And that is what I'm going to fry my potato latkes in tomorrow morning.